So I thought it would be a good idea to set up our journals for May together. I have been doing no themes and it's fun, but I kind of want to go back to a theme just for May and just see how it goes. And I do want to use some earth tones. I also want to leave this video in real time so that we can set it up together. Maybe. I mean, real time, it sounds nice, but I don't want to be boring either, so we'll see what I end up doing. So I started this channel, I think in either April or May, but May was one of the first months in 2018, I think, that I did a spread. So it's definitely significant to me and sentimental. This channel has brought me so much joy and just peace, and I love it so much. I have an idea in my mind about what I want to do, but I'm not so sure how that's going to play out on paper, but let's just try it, see how it goes. So what I'm thinking is doing different variations of colors, particularly these warm tone colors. I guess green is a cool tone, but you know what I'm trying to say. These colors that kind of go together. And then what I want to do is use my black fine liner and just outline some plants. And maybe even if I can get one of these little blobs dark enough, I can take my white gel pen and use that as well. I don't want it to look kind of like a cow, you know, like with dots. That's not the look I'm going for here. So this is good for now, and I just want to outline a couple of them very loosely. Kind of purposefully not outlining them perfectly. I think I want to do like maybe this one. And then I want to do some plants over it. So let's start over here. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about something really quickly because I follow an Instagram influencer. Her name is Melena Ciciotti, and I love her channel. She's Christian, and she posted on her story, someone commented on an activity she was doing with her daughter, and they said that she was mom goals. And she replied saying, you know, we are all mom goals to our own children. God created us to be, you know, parents of these children because we are what our kids need ultimately. And it was really encouraging what she said, and I just want to spread that message along because I don't know, I just love that she posted that. You know, if we look at people, not always, I guess sometimes some of us look at other people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to parenting. It can be anything, you know, like, you know, you can think someone is body goals, or you can think someone is relationship goals. But at the end of the day, and I know I say this a lot, so maybe I'm just being redundant, but at the end of the day, we don't know what people are going through, what people are doing. Social media only shows us the small, brief snippet of someone's life. And that snippet of their life is not even like a real perspective of their life. It's just a small snapshot. It's not the whole picture. It's whatever they want you to see, right? And so it's so unfair to ourselves to compare our everyday struggles to someone's best moments that they decide to post on the internet. So if someone's fighting with their significant other, you know, they're not going to post that, but they'll post, you know, the happy times, and then you can think to yourself, wow, it's a couple goals. But you have no idea what people are going through. And some people are truly struggling out there, not only in like relationships, but just financially. You know, you just don't know. You really, truly do not know what people are going through. And so I just want to encourage you to try not to get caught up in that. And God has made you the best, whether that is mom to your children, a wife to your spouse. Like, you are wife goals and mom goals to that child, to that spouse. You are friend goals to that friend. Now, I don't think that there's anything wrong with trying to improve and be better. I feel like, especially as a parent, I try my best to read and just think of ways that I can be better and discipline my children in a loving, kind way, and just teach my kids about God and how He loves us. That's my ultimate goal in life. But if you're feeling like, you know, you're not goals, whatever goals it is for that day, that's okay. Don't compare your down moment to someone's best moment. So I just wanted to give that friendly reminder. And as we go throughout the year, you know, this year is just zooming by. I feel like my life is zooming by. And as the year continues, and, you know, we all make, or some of us make, New Year's resolutions and goals for the year. Now's a really good time to kind of just evaluate, you know, evaluate where you stand as far as your goals go, and evaluate what it is that you want to do with your goals. So if you set a goal, you know, you wanted to lose 10 pounds this year or 30 pounds this year, and you feel like you haven't made any progress, take that goal and scale it back. Pick one small thing. So instead of trying to lose 30 pounds, maybe make a goal to drink 60 ounces of water. And then once you got that down, move on to your next goal. And I don't know, this has nothing to do with setting up a bullet journal, but I just wanted to share and provide some encouragement. Maybe you're looking at things and you're thinking about where you are, and, you know, maybe you're feeling like you're not where you want to be. I'm sure a lot of us feel like that. I feel like that sometimes. So yeah, give yourself some grace. It's okay to want to improve and be better, but just remember, don't compare your life to someone's best moments that they have on the internet. We are all goals. Whatever that goal that you want to be, you can, you know, we are all our best version of whoever in our lives. We are all just trying our best, and you are mom goals to those children. You are wife goals to that spouse. Your friend goals, your sister goals, your daughter goals, or even for males, son goals, you know, brother goals, whatever it is that you're thinking of and you want to improve. It's okay to improve, but in the meantime, don't put yourself down. Because at the end of the day, if you have God, if you have Christ in you, then you can do what it is that you need to do. He can help us to change and grow and improve. But it takes time, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. So anyways, for my May setup, I like these colors. I like this vibe. It's kind of a weird looking setup, but I don't know, for some reason I like it. I also want to get back to my gratitude journal. I have not been journaling things that I'm grateful for, and I like having the creative outlet of just having, you know, whatever kind of spreads, but I also like having consistency. A lot of times, if we're feeling down and sad, if you just write down the things that you're grateful for, you'd be amazed at, you know, how much that will help your mood. So many people out there are struggling to live. You know, people can't walk. There's people who don't have homes, don't have jobs. There's people who would love to have children. There's people who would love to be married. So, you know, sometimes the things that we find stressful are often huge blessings in someone else's eyes. And so I need to remind myself of that gratitude. So I'm going to restart my gratitude journal, and I'm actually going to number 31 days for every single day in May so that I can make sure that I do it. Another thing that I used to do was scripture of the month, and then I would talk about it over here. So we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back to scripture of the month. And I'm just going to pick a random scripture. I'm just going to pick the scripture of the day. Today is Wednesday, April 21st. So it is Philippians 2:3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, rather in humility value others above ourselves. This is a good one. And if you are following along with me, we can go through this on the flip through at the end of the month and see what we learned, and you can leave comments and have a discussion in the chat or in the comments about what we learned about this scripture. So yeah, that's my simple setup. I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna look at the month of May, have a gratitude page and a scripture of the month. And then at the end of the month, we'll see. I may add some different spreads to this. I don't know yet. Maybe my June setup will be a little bit revised. Maybe I won't do a June setup, who knows? But thank you so much for joining on this random rambly video. Let me know what videos you want to see or what topics that you would like to talk about. I'm more than open and willing to talk about most topics. And yeah, please subscribe if you have not. I would love to have you join this community of believers here. I post a new video on Wednesdays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, with bonus videos on Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern. And I can't wait to study the Bible with you. Bye.